A new villain shows up to confront the Batman. Let's talk about it in this video. Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we'll be doing a review for Batman Detective Comics 1101. This is a new book from DC Comics. We have a new storyline kicking off right here, The Courage That Kills. This book is written by Tom Taylor with Mikhail Janin on art, colors, and the cover with letters by Wes Abbott. We'll take a look at some of the other covers as well. This detective comics run for Tom Taylor has been outstanding. I love that we're getting introduced to a new villain, the Lion. We are introduced to a new mystery. I love how much this feels like an actual detective story. I think one of the things that I enjoy a lot is when Batman has to use his wits as well as, of course, confront the villains on a physical level. Very, very cool stuff. We also see Batman wearing his new suit from Batman #1, which is very interesting. I love that they are kind of keeping all that in continuity together. I like that the Batman office is very much aligned. So, in this book, criminals are a superstitious and cowardly lot. Batman has long depended on this mantra to uphold justice in Gotham City. But what if Gotham City was devoid of fear? Would this lead to a city free of inhibitions or a populace driven suicidal by the inability to process moral terror? The answer to this question, the Dark Knight will embark on a harrowing adventure that must be seen to be believed. This is a very, very cool story. Everything, it's very atmospheric, and I think that Mikhail Janin does such a good job bringing that by the colors that it chooses to use, and also the way that Batman is presented. Ultimately, this is a story about the maybe the biggest threat that Batman's seen in a little while, especially from a new villain, especially coming from an unknown place. I'm really excited to see where this goes. I think that there's just a little bit of a horror twist to this that really feels to fall in line very well with the season. Yeah, very, very excited to really dig more into the story. I'll keep talking about this. I don't know if I'll cover this on a monthly basis, or maybe we'll just do a big talk about the arc. Let me know down in the comments what you want to do, how you want to cover Detective Comics going forward. Before we wrap up, though, let's go take a look at the covers for this issue. There's some really cool variant stuff that I can't wait to get to my shop on comic book day and just go crazy. So let's take a look at some of these covers. All right, so here we have the main cover. I guess one thing I didn't mention, this is a maritime adventure. Batman has to go out to sea and even seek some help from maybe unusual places. So this is by Mikhail Janin. Then we have the this is a connecting cover by Gabriel Delato, who did he did one of the Batman #1 covers as well for the variants there. We see Bane, Poison Ivy, the Joker, Man Bat. I do wonder, what is this connected to? What do the other ones look like? See, the thing about connecting covers is that if you commit to one, you're gonna kind of commit to the whole of it all, right? This is a Frank Cho cover. I wonder, maybe this is just not fully in frame. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this the cover actually it just doesn't look like that. Here, let me see if I can. So it actually looks more like this. It's a little hard to show with the way that I'm sharing the screen here, but yeah, just wanted to show that uh, Frank Cho did not just put like Batman off to the side in a really weird way. So next we have the Leonardo Romero with this kind of like throwback for Hispanic Heritage Month. We see Bane. I like these covers a lot, of course, obviously, being Hispanic myself. And it's interesting that they always kind of choose, you know, the characters that they get to choose. It does kind of show you that maybe there's not as many, and maybe they should kind of start, switching things up. So either way. All right. And then last but not least, we have this cover by Stephanie Hans. Oh man, this is a 1 in 25 ratio. This is probably gonna be a little bit more expensive than the normal covers, but Stephanie Hunt's work is definitely worth it. So yeah, I really like this. So let's get back to our main cover. Very excited to see where this goes from here. Yeah, I love Tom Taylor's storytelling. Even the all ages book that came out recently, The Children of the Round Table, like that's a really fun idea. Obviously, this is very different tonally, very different because of the character and of course the collaborator. But man, he really brings some really fun storytelling to comic books. So let me know, what did you think about Detective Comics 1101? Can you believe that we are already at 1101? This is one of the oldest, the longest running comic books. So, as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe. Stay tuned. We have a lot more comic reviews from DC and other imprints. And of course, we have some movie reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here on the channel. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye bye.